The jury in the Tan murder trial visited the Tans' home, where investigators say Jim Tan was shot by his son Charlie. The move is unusual in Monroe County, so joining us now to talk about that decision is local attorney Peter Pullano. Peter, thank you so much for joining us tonight. How rare is this that a judge allows a jury to go tour a crime scene?
Very rare. I can think of one instance, I think in the 90s somewhere, I believe Judge Bristol had a trial where jurors went out. It's very rarely even requested, but again, it's a highly unique, highly unusual request to make, and I think even rarer that the judge would grant it.
I was going to say, in this specific case, are you surprised that the judge did grant that request?
You know, the judge gave his reasons. It is something that you can question whether or not, you know, in every case, I'm sure it would benefit a juror to see it. There's a sort of an irony there, is that every day the jurors get instructions, do not visit the scene.
Right.
Things have changed, and you can't necessarily trust it. So in this case, certainly the judge was able to review everything before he made the decision and instruct the jurors accordingly.
In this particular instance, how do you think the tour of the home benefited the jury? They went into the room, into Jim Tan's office, but, you know, we heard in Brett Davidson's report that the office furniture is already different.
Right. I don't think this is going to make much of a difference for the jury. I think given the evidence that's come in, what we've heard sort of telegraphed from prosecution as to what their theories are, I don't think that this visit will make the difference. There were hundreds of photos and videos of the scene as it existed, and I think both counsel will be well advised to focus the jurors on those to make their arguments there.
What about the purple ribbons up throughout the neighborhood? I mean, not everyone might know that that stands for domestic violence awareness, but I mean, do you think it could have an impact on the jury?
You would hope not. The jurors are instructed not to let things like that influence them. Of course, then the question is, do they know what it means? Do you instruct them, well, it means something about domestic violence, but now don't think about that anymore. Right. Certainly domestic violence has played a part in this trial. They already know that, and I don't think the ribbon, again, I think if the jurors are doing their job, they're going to stick to the facts and not to the extrajudicial setting.